Turn that beat up.
Yeah, load up. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. Forget about talking, I'm just gonna off them. That's it, don't got time to play. Load up.
Jay Prince, man. Jay Prince is talking a lot now, man. So he claimed that Quavo, basically, man, is he putting all the energy back on Amigos, man. And this is hot new hip hop talking about this, man. So this is what Jay Prince did. Jay Prince wrote this article. You know, I mean, this is, you know, he need to just be coming out saying, you know, he's, you know, he wasn't even there, and he's talking more than people that was there. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, this shit's mind-boggling at this point, man. It's like, Jay Prince, man, you were elder. You see what I'm saying? You were elder, got years in the game. You know what I mean? It's not a good look. It don't look right. You talking this much and you weren't even there. You see what I'm saying? So it just, the people that's there ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying shit compared to what you saying. You see what I'm saying? It just is apparent. It's very apparent that Junior, you know what I'm saying, Jay Prince Jr. is blatantly just using his dad, using his pops for cover at this point. I mean, it's evident with all of these interviews. You know, Jay Prince is basically coming out his mouth threatening Offset, you know what I mean, threatening his life. You know, most people took it like that. Only a small group of people that's actually in Jay Prince's corner probably didn't take it like that. But, you know what I mean, people can see through the lines, man, and people can see through the words that you're saying. You know, even if you're not saying it directly, you saying things indirectly. You see what I'm saying? So the shit is real messy, you know, no pun intended, man. It's like Jay Prince claims Quavo's friend gave statements to police and Takeoff investigation. Now, keep in mind, man, this is an open investigation. It's still open. So even for Jay Prince to even be talking about this right now is wild. You see what I'm saying? It's only one or two reasons why he's talking about this right now. Either Jay Prince got some of the police in his back pocket, you see what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna do this like without knowing that, you know what, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dry snitching. It's all good because X, Y, and Z. So Jay Prince probably, you know, he might have some police in his back pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's trying to change the narrative this much. Most innocent people don't try to do this. Most innocent people, you know what I mean, they say their condolences, you know, and they get the fuck out the way. Why? Because they innocent. You know what I'm saying? But guilty people, yeah, they go back to the crime scene. You know what I mean? Guilty people hang around, start talking. Just like what Jay Prince Jr. said. Yo, we was chilling with Quavo for 2 hours or whatever, 3 hours after everything went down from start to finish. We was chilling with, why you know what I mean? Like, you innocent, get out the way. You know what I'm saying? And even stories of that is conflicting as far as Quavo staying, because they said when the police came, it wasn't nobody there. But that's just a whole nother story. So it just is different levels to this story, and the narratives is getting changed every day with every post. Now with this, Jay Prince, he pulls out alleged paperwork on Quavo's affiliate Willie Bands, right? MigoBands. So he actually pulls out the paperwork, right? Now, who you know that's gonna come to an interview, right? A podcast such as $1 Million Worth of Game, you know what I'm saying? And just blatantly pull out the damn paperwork and read in paperwork on the podcast. Like, I mean, what are you doing? Like, is innocent people doing this, or is guilty people doing this? Because I don't think innocent people gonna just do this. You know what I'm saying? This is some guilty shit. This is what people that feel like that's blood on their hands is doing. You know what I'm saying? This it's not right. It doesn't make any sense. So Jay Prince caused a storm during his recent appearance on $1 Million Worth of Game. Throughout the past few months, many questioned the intention of mob ties in the wake of Takeoff's death. You think? However, Prince attempted to clear his and his son's names from any of the chatter surrounding the Migos rapper's murder. Okay. At one point, Jay Prince alleges that Quavo's friend, Willie Bands, which is MigoBands, began cooperating with authorities in the case. Right? Now, all right. Now, let's stop, yo. Now, look, you already got a person that was already tried, right? Or, excuse me, already locked up, got arrested for the murder, right? Pat, right? DJ Pat, right? So, he's already arrested for the murder. So, Jay Prince says that Willie Band began cooperating with authorities on the case, right? Now, and that basically that he's snitching, right? So why would Jay Prince feel that way? Because number one, MigoBands is like, that's his homie. Like Takeoff was his homie that got murdered. So why wouldn't he want to cooperate with the authorities? Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And say, so for Jay Prince to feel like, man, nigga, you snitching because you talking to the authorities, why wouldn't you expect him to? That's his homie. You know what I'm saying? You see, that's his homie, right? Now, from Jay Prince's point of view, it's like MigoBands started everything, right? So when he started everything, so it ain't really our fault because he started everything. Yeah, I mean, you can go that route. You can go that perspective that he started everything perspective. But at the end of the day, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened was somebody from your camp, from Mob Tie's camp, that one of Mob Tie's bullets hit Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? At first, y'all saying is friendly fire. Y'all try to come up with the statement initially. Hey, yo, it was, you know what I mean? It was MigoBands. You know, it was he hit him by accident because you're trying to protect DJ Pat. That's what you're trying to do. But now DJ Pat, yo, hey, he was arrested, everything. Yo, that cat out the bag. So now you gotta put the heat back on MigoBands. You know what I'm saying? Like he's snitching and all this other type shit. Nigga, Takeoff dead. So that's his, they of course they gonna talk. Now, you already put the chokehold on Quavo, obviously. Because Quavo ain't say shit. Quavo's on some, you know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck, you know, his mentality on. That's his family. Family over everything. But evidently, Quavo got more ties to Jay Prince than he do, you know what I mean, Takeoff, Migos. That's what it looked like. You know, shit is fucked up. So it says he brought along supposed paperwork, right? He brought the paperwork that Gilly read during the podcast. Now, Gilly sounded like he reading that shit for a classroom. Gilly sounded nervous as hell as he reading that. I mean, it's like, damn. Bro, like, Gilly energy was all down. Like, energy, like, Gilly usually have all this crazy high energy. But when he went when they interviewing Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. and Mike Prince, now all their energies is they you know, they cowered in now. You see what I'm saying? Shit is fake. So Bland stated in the police report that he felt though as Quavo's life was in harm's way. All right. So MigoBands said, look, he felt like that Quavo, that they was gonna jump Quavo or whatever. Quavo did say, yo, let me get the fuck up out of here. Basically, I'm summarizing what he said. Basically, let me get the fuck up out of here before I do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, when Quavo said that, see, MigoBands felt like probably, okay, everything's all go. You know what I'm saying? Everything's all go. He probably felt very ambitious in that moment, and that's why he reacted first. You know what I mean? So Quavo, you can still look at it as it's Quavo's fault. Because Quavo still came out his mouth crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then now, you know, he got his home, you know, his boy with him, MigoBands, right? That you know, that basically is there to protect him, right? Quote unquote. So, and he's feeling like, well, damn, Quavo said, yo, let me get the fuck up out of here before I might have to hurt somebody. Well, shit, let me goddamn, you know, this little Cam dude. You know, little Cam is only like, you know, he's like, what, 5'3", 5, you know what I mean? Not even that. So he's like, yo, this little dude, I can like rough up on him, you know what I mean, and show these niggas like, yo, don't fuck with us. See, but when that happened, then you had DJ Pat, right, come out and boom, 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 shots fired, you know what I'm saying? Takeoff right there. You know what I mean? So, and then he get hit, you see? But at first, you know what I mean? Mob Ties and them, you know what I mean? QC came out with the statement like, look, it's friendly fire, basically. Like, it was an accident. You know what I'm saying? So they tried to twist it from the very beginning. But what fucked it up is DJ Pat got arrested and boom, now cat's out the bag. Now we still got to flip the energy and put the energy right back on goddamn MigoBands. You see what I'm saying? This is how this shit working, and it's working right in fucking in the media. I'm reading this shit from hotnewhiphop.com. It's the fucking media. So it's playing out right in front of our eyes. And please believe police is listening, FBI watching. You know what I'm saying? So Jay Prince know what he doing. Like, he ain't stupid. You know what I mean? He's not stupid. So, you know what I mean? So he said, yo, Bland stated, right, in the police report that he felt though was Quavo's life was in harm's way, right? And then he saw one of the men reaching for his weapon. So MigoBands said he seen, right, either Lil Kim, DJ Pat, or somebody else that he said it's not specific, and it's all alleged, right? From this, it's all alleged that he seen some one of the men reaching for their weapon. So at that point, he threw the first punch. See, he believed that they was going to try to rob Quavo. You know what I'm saying? So now this is all going on in MigoBands' mind, right? This is all going on in his mind. Oh shit, damn! I'm seeing him reaching for a gun. All right, boom. I gotta goddamn snuff this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause oh damn shit, they're gonna try to rob Quavo. You see what I'm saying? Now keep in mind, you got Lil Cam and everything been making crazy threats, like for years, on to Quavo, like on Twitter and all this type of shit. This all documented. So you in the area with a dude that's like, you know that he damn, you know, he hating on you. So I don't know if MigoBands knew this or not, but hey, the information was out there. So maybe MigoBands knew, like, hey, this that same nigga that's been talking shit on Twitter for years any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he was on edge from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows but them, right? The people that was there. So, but he threw the first punch. He thought they was going to try to rob Quavo. However, Jay Prince refuted Bland's statement. Question why he throw a punch at someone that he knew was armed. You know what I'm saying? So Jay Prince is like, even though Jay Prince wasn't there, he said he was sleeping in the bed. He in the bed sleep. But Jay Prince saying like, look, why would he throw a punch at someone that he knew was armed, right? So he's saying like, look, if you know the dude got a gun, shit, you ain't gonna throw no punch. You know what I mean? You either gonna pull out your weapon or what have you. But from Jay Prince's logic is he wasn't there. So he don't know the type of temperature that these niggas was on from the beginning to the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't there. So him just saying that shit is, I let Jay Prince Jr. talk on this type of shit. You know what I mean? Not you, because you wasn't there. You was in the bed sleep, right? So like I get what type of logic Jay Prince is saying, but it really don't make no sense because, my nigga, you wasn't there. So you don't know the type of temperature that niggas was on, right? So he said, yo, clearly this Bland dude gave a police report that seen these two guys with guns earlier, but these are the same two guys that he decided to punch with his gun out and them with the gun. What do you think is gonna happen? Prince noted, Lord know if any of them tried to rob or touch Quavo, it was gonna be some real problems. This is what all Jay Prince is saying. Like, and keep in mind, like, he wasn't there. So this is all after the fact. So if they was gonna rob or touch Quavo, how Jay Prince in the bed gonna stop some shit like that from happening? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that shit gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If niggas gonna try to do it, niggas gonna try to do it. So again, that shit don't make no fucking sense. Bland allegedly told police about what led up to the shooting, the paperwork supposedly reveals that he provided the names of other individuals he claimed possessed the weapon. Later on, he added that he actually got the gun itself from Jazz Prince. All right, so basically, Millie Band, right, is saying like, look, he told the police what led up to it. You know what I mean? He said, yo, he provided the names of everybody else that had a gun, right? And then he said, yo, he got the gun from Jazz Prince. You see? So it's like, if you got the gun from Jazz Prince say, look, because remember, Jazz Prince bounced out earlier. So he's like, look, you hold this, you know what I'm saying? Maybe to protect Quavo. Who knows what the conversation of Jazz Prince, you know, and MigoBands was about. If MigoBands said he got the gun from Jazz, then maybe Jazz like, look, I'm about to bounce. Yo, take this just in case some shit, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, but this is just, hey, this is what MigoBands is saying, right? So he giving all, and Jay Prince, he giving all kinds of statements on this police report that we have, so we could read his name and everything, because he put himself in a position where he's cooperating and telling a lot of different lies. So we may as well shine a light on the real root to the issue, which is this homie, Prince said on the podcast. So, yo, let's stop right there. So Jay Prince is like, look, MigoBands giving all these type of statements, right, on this police report. You know what I mean? He giving all these names, and he putting himself in a position where he's basically snitching. You know what I mean? Telling a whole bunch of lies and everything. So why would, all right, so if Jay Prince wasn't there, why would he give a fuck? Like, ask yourself this, listeners, boys and girls. Like, why would he give a fuck? Why would Jay Prince give a fuck that MigoBands is talking to the police? Think about that. I'll wait. You know why he give a fuck? He give a fuck because that implicates his son. You know what I'm saying? That implicates his son. Because if basically MigoBands is saying, look, shit, DJ Pat, I seen them with a weapon. I seen, you know what I'm saying, Lil Cam with a weapon. He's saying he's seen all these dudes with weapons. And goddamn it. Jay Prince like, look, hey, that's gonna put heat on us. So basically, fuck bands, fuck MigoBands. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, even though that Takeoff, that's his homeboy. What you think? Would you expect him not to talk to the police? You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be, that's his crew, right? So like, he gonna do that. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, it's just Jay Prince wasn't there. So he just throwing up all types of smoke at this point. He just throwing up, goddamn, yo, hey, how about this? How about that? You know what I mean? This is what he doing. So he added that Jazz and Quavo are brothers, right? So his son doesn't have any issues with providing the Migos rapper with protection. Now you got this clown, and it end up in his hand. The clown saying somebody want to rob him that gave him a gun. All right, so this is what Jay Prince saying. He said, now you got this clown, which he's saying, all right, MigoBands, and the gun ended up in his hand, right? So basically, yo, he admitted, yo, Jazz and Quavo, yeah, they brothers. So his son don't have no issues with providing Migos rapper with a gun, right? But he gave the gun, but now you got this clown, and it end up in his hand. Well, it end up in his hand because Jazz gave it to him. That's what MigoBands said. Yo, I got the gun from Jazz. So what you mean like it ends up in his hand? Yeah, it end up in his hand, bro. It's like, duh. So the clown saying somebody want to rob him, and that he gave him yeah. So that's it. But like he said, he in the bed sleep. So it's like, bruh, that's all. You don't need to be saying all of this type of shit. What about Junior? Junior needs to talk. Shit's ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous, man. And it's like, bruh, it's like, if you look at it, it doesn't make any, it really doesn't make any sense for him to be talking like this. You know what I mean? And for him to be going in and basically saying that, look, hey, this MigoBands basically started up everything. If it wasn't for him, hey, Takeoff still be alive. You know what I mean? And that could be true, that could be false. But nevertheless, Jay Prince, you sitting on this podcast that's gonna get all these views. You know it's gonna get all these crazy views, and you saying all of this wild stuff, and it's like, bro, like you're not making yourself look any type better. You know what I mean? Like you're not falling by or you're not following the rules rather of the laws of power. You losing a lot of power right now. You know what I mean? And you gotta read that book again, or you gotta do something to where you can gain your power back, because right now, my nigga, you done lost a lot of motherfucking power. You know what I mean? By just running your mouth and just talking on some shit that you admit that, yo, you was asleep. You was in the bed sleep, right? So how do you fucking know? Put the mic on Jay Prince Jr. And with that, man, I'm out.